We should both be unmuted. I think. I can't test.
Um, let's see here. Am I unmuted? Oh, I'm really quiet.
Not on my end. Am I really quiet?
Oh, that time we're both quiet.
Should I
Hold
turn...
on. Let me try turning stuff up. Okay, yeah, I'm like about half as quiet as you, I think.
Uh, the volume's on the same level on my thing.
I don't know then.
And I can't
It's
turn...
probably okay.
Yeah, I can't turn your volume up without turning the whole
Oh,
computer
okay.
volume up.
Yeah.
Unless the computer audio is also quiet, but I can't tell that right now. I should get a better intro than asking mic volumes, but I can never tell. I'm gonna have to set up the mirror light because it's its own thing.
Do you already have it installed?
Um, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Yes, I do. Am I gonna miss anything by tabbing out when it opens? Oh, it's loud. Oh, my ears.
Oh, it's very loud.
Ow.
RPG Maker games tend to be loud. Sorry, I didn't warn you.
Well,
I forgot about
that's
that
unfortunate
aspect.
because I can't turn it down without turning you down.
Can you not turn it down in like the
Um,
like in the volume or something?
is that any better? That's as quiet as it gets.
Yeah, that's better. Let me see if I can turn myself up from my end.
Yikes.
How much louder am I now? Not at all.
You can't hear yourself?
I can. I
Oh.
said I wasn't louder at all.
Oh. Is that a good or bad thing?
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to speak up a little bit. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it will. Yeah. Speaking up helped a lot, apparently.
um,
um, is the game not going up?
It doesn't detect the game as a game.
Weird. Mysterious, if you will.
Maybe, uh,
So, what do you think of this frantic music?
um, loud. Well, that doesn't work. Um,
Are you
I
gonna
have
try doing the full
already,
screen?
no, I've already exhausted all my options, so I don't know what else to
Oh.
do.
Have you, instead of recording, like, never mind.
It might be because I didn't start Streamlabs in administrator mode.
Um,
Let me try a different game really quick. Because that happens sometimes, it just makes games black screens unless you start it in
oh,
administrator mode.
maybe.
Which sucks. That means I'll have to stitch the VODs together.
Wait, why would you have? Oh,
Oh, no,
okay.
never mind, it detects this one. Uh, huh. Might have to cut the mirror light out of the title.
Maybe.
I can't.
Oh, yeah. I have one
Um,
other option. You could try downloading it from their website instead, because despite being on Steam, it was originally released on the Freebird Games website.
I would think it'd be the same application though.
Hard, maybe, but I do know with a lot of people, obviously you can run it on your computer, but like sometimes there's just random weird issues where like some computers can like play like the Steam version and they can't play like the Freebird Games website version. So there's some really weird stuff
Is it
with
is
that.
it because it was windowed maybe?
Maybe.
Nope.
Do you have To the Moon installed? Because I'm curious if that will do the same thing. Because it's made in the same program, RPG Maker XP.
I do not.
Oh,
Is Yumi Nikki made in or no?
yeah,
Wait,
it
it
is.
is?
But it's made in 2000 and not XP, so that might affect it. But regardless, might as well see. For the sake of science.
This is weird. I don't know why I won't pick it up.
Is it not picking up Uyume Nikki?
No, I'm still trying the. I guess I'll try Yumi Nikki.
Okay.
It says play Yumi Nikki or play window mode. I guess window
That
mode.
sounds like a threat.
Oh heck, it's also loud.
As RPG Maker games tend to be.
Probably should have tried all this beforehand.
Yeah.
I was just assuming it would pick it up because it's just a game window. But I guess it's special. Nope. Maybe it just doesn't like RPG Maker.
Maybe.
Uh, huh. I guess I'll take that out of the title. I lied about the mirror lied, and so did the mirror. Sorry. Now I gotta switch the category. Well, sometimes it be like that.
Thanks, RPG Maker.
I'm gonna look up RPG Maker Streamlabs.
We'll figure that out later.
Seems like other people also have the problem.
Probably because the resolution in
Yeah,
RPG Maker games are so weird.
it froze. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
I'm trying to make it louder
Why would you make it louder?
because it was too quiet. Is it too loud now? It's only at 3,
It's
so
not too loud, but it's a little bit loud.
it's already at 3, so I can only go to 2 or 1.
Oh.
I'll go to 2. Oop. Then again, there's also in-game options, I guess. Well, that was a nice 10 minutes or so on the mirror light. That's about how long the game was. I played it, you just couldn't see it, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. It was a full speed run.
I got the world record, but you couldn't see it.
Yeah. You want to see me run to the rock and back? Want to see me do it again?
I'm only gonna use Knuckles because this is called the Emerald Cup. Where'd I get 99 coins from?
He doesn't care about emeralds anymore.
I was about to say, and unlike Sonic
It's
Team, I'm
all about.
acknowledging that he cares about emeralds. Have people have also been pointing out that the whole like all the games have kind of been trying to steer away from Chaos Emeralds in general. Like Super Sonic's been nothing but a bonus in every game since Generations. The past 9 years, Super Sonic. I forgot the controls.
That implies there's been very many Sonic games in that time.
Well, there's been
3 maybe.
well, okay, also Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors Super Sonic was a bonus. Then Lost World. Then Forces. Which,
Mania.
well, Mania Super Sonic's in the final boss, so
Yeah.
I already forgot all the controls. But that's like 4 or 5 games, which is already a lot when you consider it was like a thing for every single game. Almost.
Yeah, where is Super Werehog?
Super Sonic was actually in that game, but there was no Super Werehog.
Not yet, anyways.
Also, you got kind of quiet. I don't know if that's
Oh,
my
that was
computer.
just me, like, being too far away from the mic.
Oh, I don't know how often you check audio on stream, but if it's ever off or something, or if you're too quiet.
Um, I checked a little bit at the start. I'm sure that everything will be okay because who's gonna watch this?
That's true.
I like Mario Kart more because it has motorcycles.
Um,
That's also why I don't like the older Mario Karts as much.
'Cause no motorcycles?
I like playing the motorcycle. I play as Isabelle on like the little scooter.
I usually use the blue bear that's four wheels, so that's not a motorcycle, I guess. It's like
That's a
it's a
quad.
buggy.
Yeah. Not as buggy as KOTOR 2.
Is KOTOR 2 more buggy than KOTOR 1?
Yes. It was made in like it was very rushed, so there's a lot of glitches.
Dang.
Uh they're in the it was basically rushed to be made in 6 months by like a newer development team that just got off the ground to reach like holiday season, you know? So like there's a lot of cut content, there's a lot of bugs,
The Sonic 06 effect.
uh, but there's a really great fan made mod that like restores a lot of the cut content and
Just like 06.
yeah, but also it fixes, and I quote, 1,000 plus glitches.
Oh my.
Of course, it doesn't fix the main glitch I'm having, which
What's
I
that?
can't find anyone else having on the internet.
What is it?
So you know how like in the original Knights of the Old Republic when you talk to somebody and it like the black bars on the top and bottom go down?
Yeah.
Um those are sporadic and take often a long time to go fully up and down, and then they start talking, or they take a while to go down. The person starts talking but they're so quiet I can't hear what they're saying and the subtitles don't show up.
Weird.
It also just looks jittery and annoying, and like I can't find any fixes for it online.
Maybe it's not a
I
glitch.
It is.
Maybe
It's
that's just how
definitely a
bad the game
glitch.
is.
Nah. I haven't seen. I looked up like let's plays and streams and stuff. Haven't seen it happen to anyone
Oh,
else. Haven't seen anyone even talk about this issue, and I tried various different keywords and nothing comes up. So I don't know what's up with that. I also had the problem a little bit with the first game, but it's like a lot worse with the second game. So like, it was ignorable when I played through all the original game, and it was only mildly annoying. But here it's like getting pretty bad, and I want to finish this game, but like, this glitch is really annoying, and I just can't find any fixes for it anywhere.
did you do a bunch of side stuff in the first game, or did you mainly just do like all the main?
I did some side stuff, but I didn't do everything. And due to story events, there was some stuff I planned to do that I just couldn't do because story stuff happened that basically locked off content. But yeah, I did some side stuff, but like I was mostly focused on the main quest.
Because I remember after you said you finished it, I like checked how long you had on Steam, and I did not know the game was that long.
Oh, part of that was just me not realizing the game wasn't closed fully because you
Oh
have
yeah,
to
that
go through the
happens.
close menu and then you have to, yeah.
Oops, I
And
thought I
also
crossed the
there
finish
was
line
the
already.
bit where I
Oh
messed up
heck.
with saving and I accidentally saved over like 5 hours of progress on the wrong save file, so I just like
Oh,
had to go back. So that's part of why I played so much of it. But overall, it was still long, but it wasn't as long as I have clocked in. I would say it's maybe 20 to 30 hours. But yeah,
I'm on like hour.
good game.
I'm on like
I
hour.
won.
You won, and
Yeah.
credits happened. I'm on like hour 23 or something of Final Fantasy 7, and from what I've looked up, I'm like halfway.
Oh
But I
no.
play games very slowly, so I'm not that surprised.
But do you enjoy it?
Yes. Otherwise,
And that's
I'd probably be
yeah.
playing it much faster if I wasn't enjoying it.
Oh,
Because I'm choosing
I
to
was
play it
gonna
slow.
say, yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't choose to play it at all,
I can't think of many games that
potentially.
I really didn't like that I like forced myself through.
The main one I can think of is Dragon Quest II.
Oh yeah, I skipped that one. I
Yeah,
played 1 and 3.
and like,
Did you also say Final Fantasy 2 was mediocre, or was that only Dragon Quest
um,
2?
I would say that Final Fantasy II is a worse video game than Dragon Quest II because, like, Dragon Quest II is just boring to me, whereas Final Fantasy II is like weird and experimental, but it's also like worse off because of that. But that also makes it more interesting, which I so while like uh I would say Dragon Quest II is like the most generic RPG. Well, Final Fantasy II is just like a weird, interesting mess, and that's really a pick your poison type of deal. And my poison is Final Fantasy II.
Did you play Dragon Quest 3?
I played about half of it, and then actually that might be an overestimate, but I've started Dragon Quest 3. Uh, at least like five, maybe somewhere between 5 and 10 hours in. Uh, doing the pachinko. No, not the pachinko. What's the mini game called in three?
Um,
Pacheesy? Is that it?
oh, the board game thing?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
I
I
did
do
one
remember
of
what you're talking about at
those.
least.
Yeah. I liked the designs of the party members in Dragon Quest 3, especially like the Super Nintendo and mobile port remakes. They're fun.
But you liked those ones? I thought most people didn't like those ones.
The designs?
Well, the
Like the
ones that like I don't know, they look all rounded. They look kind of out of place
yeah,
on the overworld.
I like them. They're fun. They're very clean and simple designs.
Simple and clean.
Simple and clean,
Did
if you will.
you say that because it was Square Enix, or is that a
Yeah,
coincidence?
it was Square Enix.
Oh. They lowered Dragon Quest XI's price on Switch to 50. Like not a sale, it's just a permanent price
Dang.
drop,
Yeah.
which
I have it
I don't see that happen often.
physically, but
Oh,
I
you do?
wanted to play more Dragon Quest before I got. Yeah, someone actually got it for me as a gift.
On
It's like,
PS4
hey,
or
no, Switch.
oh, nice.
Yeah. But I've been waiting to play more Dragon Quest before getting to that, so it just is kind of there with my Switch games being not played because I want to play more Dragon Quest before I get to 11, or at least finish 3.
Yeah.
I would also like if they ported the 3DS port mixed with like the PS2 version of like Dragon Quest 8. That would be nice.
Yeah, they didn't port any 3D ones, did they?
Yeah.
They
Did
just
they?
had
Oh,
they
on
put
Switch,
yeah,
yeah.
they put 1, 2 and 3
Well,
on Switch and then
technically 11 is a port, but you know.
oh yeah. 11 has like what, 3 or 4 different versions.
Yeah.
I really like
Because
how
you
you
have like
can
the original PS4 version, and then you have the 3DS version,
and the
and
Switch kind of
then
mixes them
yeah,
together.
yeah, and also add some more stuff. And there's a reason why it's called definitive or whatever,
And then with
unless
with
I'm
a
making
S.
stuff up and it doesn't. Yeah,
No, it's called like Dragon Quest 11S Definitive Edition. Oh
Yeah,
wait, does
yeah.
the S stand for Switch? Am I that
I think
slow?
so.
It took me that long to
Yeah.
realize that. I'm still waiting for a price drop on Xenoblade.
I have the copy for the Wii, but I don't have my Wii plugged in anymore, so
What about the Wii
um,
U?
I don't have one of those plugged in.
Oh, same.
So I might pick up Chronicle because I know it adds like an entire epilogue,
Yeah,
but I
it
don't
also
know if I like the art style of the remake or if I like the original art style more.
um well in terms of faces,
Yeah.
the the original. Whoa, my goodness! I just went sideways.
The original like
Their faces are kind of
uh
flat.
a little bit, but also they're more they're less clean and like
Yeah,
um not like a bad way, but like like in the way when people are comparing like the original Star Wars movies to like saying the prequels look too clean or whatever, like that sort of grungy look.
yeah.
That's kind of how the look is in the Wii version versus like the Switch version, which you can tell they really took in their Xenoblade 2 anime influence into the Switch port of Xenoblade 1. So like while stuff
Maybe
was cleaned up, it was like really cleaned up in a way where it kind of detracts a little bit of character, if that makes sense.
maybe the 3DS version's best then, because then you can't see their
The 3DS
faces as well.
version. Oh,
The
I thought
screens.
the 3DS version was closer to the Switch in aesthetics, but it's also on the 3DS, so
Uh, no, I'm pretty sure it's more of a port, and like it's hardly edited at all.
I thought it was like cleaner because it was on the 3DS, so you can't have as much like detail as like a Wii game,
Oh, in terms
or
of
at
that
least on
maybe,
like
but in terms of graphics, it
yeah.
definitely looks the same. They didn't like
Okay,
they didn't like edit the art style until the Switch.
yeah. They also might have just wanted it to bring it more in line with Xenoblade 2, which is like certainly a game that looks like you'd find on your Crunchyroll homepage.
Yeah, I don't know why the second one never interested me.
Um, I've played about like 4 or so hours of Xenoblade 1 because I do have a copy of it on the Wii, and I think I just got lost and just never continued it. But I will someday. Not today, but someday. Something I was thinking about was you're really into Star Fox, right?
Yeah.
Do you like Star Fox gameplay?
Yes.
Do you wish there was like more Star Fox game that you could play?
Um, I know there's a lot of Star Fox clones, so I'm trying to think of the one that you're leading into. Or I don't know if it's really. I don't know if they're clones. I guess it might just be the same genre. I don't know if Star
Yeah,
Fox like pioneered
shoot 'em
that.
up.
Yeah, on
Well,
rails.
well, no, because like if you want to get really pedantic, then there's like Space Invaders,
Yeah.
and then like what's it called? What's the one? Tempest. Ever play Tempest?
Um,
I always really liked Tempest.
I think I've heard of it, but
It's the one with like the vector graphics where you like uh it's kind of weird to describe, but like you go around in like a circle shooting stuff. I don't know how to describe it. It's the type of thing where you would just have to look at it. Um, but yeah, there's like, do you like dragons?
are you
What's your
leading into
opinions on
you leading
dragons?
into Panzer Dragoon?
Maybe I am.
I was gonna say that from the beginning, but I wasn't
Oh
positive.
no, you would have got it too because you're playing this game featuring
Yeah,
Mr. Dragoon from Panzer Dragoon.
Panzer Dragoon is on sale on Switch for like $6.
Oh, it's the remake.
Yeah,
It's also on sale on Steam right now, but for more dollars, like $12.
it's only like $6 on Switch.
Okay.
Although I only watched one review of the remake and they didn't like it, so maybe
Yeah.
there's a reason why it's so cheap. I don't know.
I hear part of the issue though is just the price because it's a pretty faithful remake of Panzer Dragoon, which is like only like a 1 to 2 hour game on the Saturn, so that's probably part of it.
I forget what the review said, but I almost remember them saying like it absolutely butchered the controls or something. It sounded like something pretty
Uh,
bad. I don't
yeah.
know. I'd have to look into it more.
I've seen gameplay of it and it like looks pretty, so
Yeah,
that's enough for one playthrough, which is what you do with Panzer Dragoon games that isn't like you know,
well,
it's
that's
like
the
one or two rounds of just like this really short game, and that's Panzer Dragoon.
yeah, that's the difference between that and Star
Unless
Fox.
it's unless it's Panzer Dragoon Saga, which is like a whole RPG.
Star Fox is like super replayable.
Yeah, I mean Panzer Dragoon isn't. It's not that it isn't replayable. It's more that it just uh, there's not like branching paths, but
Yeah.
like it's built. You know,
Actually, I never really thought about it, but Star Fox Assault doesn't have branching paths, and I play that one a
is
lot.
there
So
a Star Fox RPG?
no.
That's why
Well,
Panzer Dragoon is better because people love Panzer Dragoon Saga and forget that it was a shoot 'em up.
well, Star Fox Command is like almost like a tactical. I don't know if it's a real time. It's not a real time strategy game. I don't think. It's like Fire Emblem Star Fox. I haven't played it,
Huh.
so or maybe more like
All I
Hyrule
know
Warriors,
is
where you
all I know about that
tell
game
your teammates where
is
to go.
that like there's one ending where like Crystal becomes super edgy,
Oh, there's one.
and there's another ending
There's an
that's
ending for
just
like everything.
F-Zero,
Yeah,
and then the F-Zero ending.
it's an ending where Peppy. I think Peppy dies, or at least he's just implied to be
Oh
dead,
no.
and then Slippy gets with his daughter or something, and then Falco forms a new Star Fox team because Fox retires. I forget if there's an actual canon ending. I don't think there is.
Bold
Uh,
of you to assume that game is canon.
well, that's the thing. That's where the Star Fox franchise has now stopped. There's literally nothing after that because they can't decide on if that ends the timeline or not. And so there's been absolutely nothing since 2006.
Is F Zero? Sorry, is Star Fox Zero a prequel? I accidentally called it F Zero.
Star Fox Zero is a game where they played it so safe that you could like put it anywhere in the
Yeah.
timeline before,
Okay.
as long as it's before
64.
64, or actually maybe it could even be after 64. I don't know. As long as it's before Adventure.
I'm gonna say before because it has zero in the name.
It's essentially just like a retelling of 64, which they like to do because that's their safe bet.
Yeah, isn't 64 just like a retelling of a Super Nintendo game?
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of a safe bet. They're like, yeah, we'll do that. People like that. Let's
Yeah,
not try anything
it
new.
was really weird that one time when like Fox decided to not pilot an R-wing and instead just rode a dragon.
In the Panzer Dragoon Star Fox crossover game.
Yeah, also known as Panzer Dragoon Fox Saga.
I wonder
Wait,
if
now
he.
that I'm thinking of it, does Panzer Dragoon Saga have anything to do with the Saga games?
What saga? That sounds familiar. But I'm trying to think of
Um,
what saga games are.
the first game was like rebranded to be a Final Fantasy game on Game Boy.
This is so uncanny. Real life person, slightly stylized human, and cartoon Riddick next to each other. Are those the ones that they put on Switch, I think?
No, the first game in
No,
that
that's
in
like
Japan
Final Fantasy
also that was
Legends or
Seiken
something.
Densetsu. Yeah, that was Seiken Densetsu or the uh the mana games.
Yeah,
Like
that was it. Mana. And they were
yeah,
called like Final Fantasy Legends or something. I still don't understand
yeah.
that.
The first game in Japan was called Seiken Densetsu: The Final Fantasy Legend or something like that, and then it just sort of split off into its own series because they play more like action
Yeah.
RPGs without much Final
Then
Fantasy influence.
then they
So the
made
second two games just they
Trials of
made a
Mana or whatever.
yeah. Trials is the third game because you have the original, then you have Secret of Mana, and then you have Trials of Mana,
Well, it's
and
Knights.
the original game was called like Seiken Densetsu: The Final Fantasy Legend in Japanese or something like that, something close. I don't remember the full thing. But then you also have wait, did I say Legend or
I think so.
I meant to say Adventure, right?
So is the Mana series technically a Final Fantasy
Adventure.
spin-off?
Let me look this up. Yeah, Mana is a spin-off of Final Fantasy.
But it's not like canon or anything. I mean, Final Fantasy is not even canon to Final Fantasy, so
Yes, exactly. Okay, I looked it up just because I get them confused, but Final Fantasy Adventure is Seiken Densetsu Final Fantasy Gaiden, which means like Final Fantasy side story.
Ninja Gaiden crossover.
Uh, Seiken Densetsu translates to Legend of the Holy Sword, which is like the most Japanese RPG
Sounds like
name.
a yeah, sounds like a Dragon Quest name.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy Legend is uh is the first Saga game, except for the fact that unlike Seiken Densetsu, in Japanese, Saga had no ties to Final Fantasy, and when it was localized into English, they just slapped on the Final Fantasy name because it would sell more.
Dang.
So Final Fantasy Legend is actually like not at all a Final Fantasy game aside from in the English localization. But yeah, the Final Fantasy Legend games on Game Boy are the first Saga games.
That's
To bring it back,
a lot of
so
spin-offs. A lot of Square Enix stuff
Saga,
is connected, like a lot.
except for ironically they're not supposed to be connected, but they were anyways for marketing. But yeah, Saga, which is an RPG series. Panzer Dragoon Saga, which is an RPG. Coincidence?
I think so.
Probably,
Yeah.
because
Cuz Saga
Saga
is a
has
word.
its yeah, Saga has its fans, but also it's very divisive, and while some people love it, a lot of people don't. Um, I won't go into detail, but it feels like it has a lot of similar mechanics from Final Fantasy II, if I'm remembering properly, and a lot of the stuff people don't love about that game. So, I hear nothing but complete praise for Panzer Dragoon Saga. So I imagine if it had like Saga mechanics, it probably wouldn't reach the status it has. Like most Saga games really haven't. Like they have their fans, but also uh, they're kind of weird for RPGs in a way that I don't think would reach such I don't want to say mainstream, but such unanimous appeal, if that makes sense. And that's the story of how the dragon go pew pew in space.
Wait, is Panzer Dragoon that has space in it?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
But like, it flies around, it goes pew with the lasers or whatever. However, it's Star Foxes, but doesn't.
I thought it
I
was
think instead of being in space, it's just like the book Dune.
I thought it was somebody riding the dragoon
Yeah,
that is
someone
shooting
riding the
stuff.
dragon.
I don't know if the
Oh, is
person
the guy on
shooting.
the dragon? Oh.
I
I
don't.
thought like the dragon was shooting lasers from its horn. I haven't
Maybe.
played Panzer Dragoon.
Me neither. I haven't even seen enough of it, so I'm not. I'm not sure honestly. Maybe there isn't even a person. If there was a person, they'd probably be in this game. So maybe not.
I'm pretty sure there's a person
Well, then why aren't they in this game? They got the track.
because the dragon can fly without a person. The dragon doesn't need no human.
Yeah, so the human should be in a race car in this game. Instead, we get football manager.
It I would agree, but it would also be funny if the car just was the dragon,
Well, then you'll
or if it was
enjoy
like the Epona car in Mario Kart with
you'll
the
enjoy
motorcycle.
seeing knights then when I unlock them.
Does Knights like ride a car, or does Knights just fly?
You'll see. Actually, I don't know if you will because I don't know when I'll unlock them.
Then I'll just look it up.
No, don't. I'll tell you then. Knights is the car
Oh, okay.
if I remember right. It's like
This is literally
some kind of
this is
Elastigirl
literally
boat situation.
this is I was gonna say the revolutionary girl Utena movie, Adolescence of Utena, when she just turns into a car. Spoilers.
Oh wait, that sounds familiar.
She turns herself into a car
I thought I unlocked
and
pudding already.
is
Maybe it didn't save.
and then another person turns herself into a car and they have a car
They have a
fight.
race. Oh, they fight or they race?
They race, but they also like knock into each other and try to make each other crash. So it's also a
Nice.
fight because you can't use swords when you're a car. Uh, Obviously, that's how logic works.
You know anything about Burning Rangers?
Never even heard of it, or maybe I have and just don't remember.
I've only heard of it from this game, and its
I
lyrical
know
theme
about
song
Rystar.
that plays. They've got some sort of lyrical theme song. The track's pretty cool. It reminds me of a waiting line at like Disneyland. Where you like have to stand in line, but they make the
Yeah.
waiting line super themed. I don't know. It feels like an amusement park. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'll look it up and Burning Rangers is about an amusement park. Actually, I think it's just some underwater base that's on fire. There's jellyfish. That's cool.
Remember the Sea Man game
The
with
what?
Leonard Nimoy
The
on
what? No,
Sega
I don't.
Dreamcast? It's like a fish with a human head, voiced by Leonard Nimoy, that you take care of as like
Shark
a V
Tales?
pet. That no, Sea Man on Sega Dreamcast.
maybe they maybe they should have renamed that.
He's a man in the sea that is a
Yeah, I
fish
get
with
that,
a
but
human head.
sure.
He again. He is Leonard Nimoy as a fish who insults the player's intelligence.
I can understand if he's voiced by Leonard Nimoy, but does he have the face of Leonard Nimoy?
Um,
Please say
I
no.
think he does.
Oh no. I do not want an Uncanny Valley Shark Tales Will Smith scenario with
It's
fish Leonard
hard to
Nimoy.
tell. Because it's like a
Especially on
Dreamcast
the
face.
Dreamcast. Yeah, that's I don't even want to imagine that. That sounds horrifying. I hate Uncanny
I'm
Valley
gonna look up a
CGI.
comparison. Um,
I hate CGI like that. That's trying way too hard to look like a person and failing. It's scary. Oh, the water level starts rising. I don't remember that. That's clever. Wait, I do remember that. That's kind of the main part of the track. I don't know how I could forget that.
okay, it doesn't look like he's like fully based on Leonard Nimoy, but he definitely takes some aspects from Leonard Nimoy.
That's bad enough.
But yeah, just like a V pet, but with this weird thing.
My spacebar wouldn't work. There's some kind of
Yeah,
spacebar caps I don't know about, or spacebar lock, like sticky keys.
it's called gravity. It locks you from going to space.
They need to animate these characters' faces. I was just talking about Uncanny Valley.
You know who has a you know who has a very animated face?
Not my avatar.
The Man of the Sea on Sega
Oh.
Dreamcast.
Come on, I gotta unlock Knights. Oh wait, I already spoiled Knights, never mind. But I do still want to unlock them.
Where's Days?
358 over 2 days.
The natural enemy of knights.
Oh. Knights does have some kind of enemy. They're like a red version. I don't remember their name, but they
Is
are in
that
this.
Day?
They're in this game. No, I would remember if their name was Tay. Where am I going? What track is this? Oh,
Afternoons.
Starlight Carnival.
Is their name Noons?
I don't know why Knights. Why the I is lowercase. I don't know if it's some kind of acronym. I should play those games. I'm pretty sure their name is like in all caps, but the I is lowercase. Maybe it's just stylized. It does look kind of neat. Sorry, Sonic. Just murdered Sonic. Oops. I don't look where I'm going. Sonic Colors needs more representation.
Is this Rainbow Road from Mario Kart?
No, it's from Sonic Colors. It wasn't even from a racing game.
Are you saying that a Sonic game isn't a racing game?
You weren't racing
A
against
race
anything,
against the
so
clock?
there's no time limit though. I mean, there used to be.
I mean, not with
Actually,
that attitude.
some games have them and some don't. I'm not sure.
I know people complain that Forces is too easy, but I'm glad they finally got rid of lives.
Oh, they did. I forgot about that. Well, yeah, so did Mario. I think they're kind of realizing there's no point other than restarting the level, which like who cares?
Yeah, and that's the issue with Mega Man 11. Like the weird thing about Mega Man 11 is they have an option for no lives, but that's just easy mode, which also makes the rest of the level incredibly easy,
Dang, that
which
reminds me of
overcorrects. But like if there's just an option for like the normal hard difficulty but without like lives, because lives I just find them annoying more than anything.
yeah, they should just have an
Like
option to turn
I
them off.
already mastered the first half of the level. I guess I'll just do it again and again because I'm already amazing at this first half, even though it's the second half I need to get good at it.
That's kind of weird to tie it to easy mode.
Yeah,
It should be like a separate
because
toggle.
it changes like the level design slightly to make things easier, and that's like just
Yeah,
too much, you
they
know?
should be separate toggles.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Which
reminds me
I'm
of
fine
when
with lives existing and being an option, but like I like options.
slightly unrelated, but that reminds me of when I was looking up the Final Fantasy VII remake. I guess it's difficulty options, or
Yeah.
maybe just play options. I don't know, because one of them was called Classic Mode, or I think it was Classic Mode. It was something that inferred that you could play it like the original. I don't think it was called original mode.
Yeah, it's classic mode. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I haven't messed around with it
and that got me
so.
excited because I was like, did they really make a like a turn-based type mode where you can play it like
No,
the
it's
original? But it's not.
ironically it's more like Knights of the Old Republic than
Yeah, it's
anything in
all
my opinion.
apparently the characters are all automated or they're all
Yeah,
CPUs and they do their own thing, but you can still choose their commands or something.
something like that.
I was hoping they'd do like a overhaul and go turn based. That'd be amazing. That'd be like
I
how
think that
Dragon
would be
Quest.
probably too much.
Yeah, but Dragon Quest 11 has an entire. You can play the entire game in the old 8-bit style, or not 8-bit. There's too many bits for 8-bit, but pixel.
That reminds me of like someone edited an AVGN video of him slowly getting to less and less
Yeah,
bits.
I thought I showed you that.
Oh, maybe you did.
Or it just gets to like, I don't know if it gets to
No,
1 bit or not, but like there's just
yeah,
like it's
one
essentially
bit,
just a
half
pixel
bit.
left.
Yeah.
I maybe it's I don't even know if there's graphic settings, but and I pointed this out last time too, but something is wrong with Amy's fur.
Something.
Same with the egg pawns on the Death Egg level. Some of the colors are weird. I don't remember them being like that, so it might be the Steam version. Traffic attack. Should I? I'm I'm gonna play as football manager for the meme. He's from Football Manager, the game.
Yeah.
His license plate says manager.
I looked up the AVGN video and there's two of them, and then one's way better than the other. Sorry to pick favorites, but the one that is like ends with like the Atari multicolored thing, and then just like uh the like Game and Watch animation at the end. That is the best one. Sorry to choose favorites.
Oh my gosh. I fell off the top of the loop-de-loop. I just
Oh
fell.
no.
This is what happens when you play as Football Manager. Definitely not my skill at all. It's 'cause it's Football Manager's fault.
Football Manager needs to manage his life together.
It's not even the right football. His tires are soccer balls. Who calls soccer football? I'm
Europeans.
joking, I'm joking.
Is it bad when I said that I was immediately reminded of the Legally Blonde song?
um, I don't think I know that song.
Gay or European?
I don't even understand that. I don't even understand the correlation.
What do you mean you don't? Well, you see. Let me think real fast. How does it go?
Oh heck. Oh wait, that one. Never mind.
It's like look at what we're seeing here. Is he gay? Of course he's gay. Or European? Huh? Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee.
That
Is he gay or European?
suddenly it
Okay,
sounds
don't.
familiar.
I don't remember how the rest of it goes, but it's this whole song from a musical of these guys trying to figure out if this one person is gay or if he's just European. Um, Do you want to know how it ends?
He's both.
Yes.
Called it.
Uh, what was it?
I don't know why Shadow has this giant intent
So
on the back of his car.
I I just decided to look it up just to get this right, and he's like, "So your first name again is Nikos, and your boyfriend's name is Carlos." Oh no. And that's the story of how he came out in the musical, probably. I don't know. I haven't seen Legally Blonde.
Me neither.
Uh, I was shocked to learn that the original movie was not a musical. Because for years, I knew about the musical, and I always thought the movie was just like the musical, but as a movie. But apparently, the movie is not a musical, so who knew?
Is the movie
I
the original or it started as musical?
I I want to say it's the original, but I'm not entirely sure.
How did I miss both those boost things?
Uh, I'll look that up. Um,
Oh heck. Heck.
okay, the movie did come like 6 years before the musical,
Dang.
but there was a book from what this the same year. The book came out the same year as. Oh wait, no, the book was. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the book was made the same year as the movie, 2001,
But
and
before the movie or after the movie?
before.
So it was a book, then a movie, then a musical.
Yeah, it was a book, and then a few months later it was a movie, and then like 6 years later it was a musical.
That's kind of weird. They made a book and movie at the same time.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it was an adaptation, which means that movie would have had to be made pretty quickly.
Um, doesn't sound right. I don't think it's possible
It
to
was
make
an
a movie in a
adaptation.
few
Yeah,
months.
it's possible. It's been done before.
To make and release it that fast?
Yeah.
I would think they'd be, like, at least being made
But
side
the
by
weird
side.
thing is, like, seeing the book, like, as a thing to be adapted less than a year that came out, and, like, getting the production that fast is the thing that surprises me more. I should also probably check the months. Uh,
Oh heck, I messed up already.
the book came out. Oh, it doesn't give me a year. I meant a month for the book. Never mind. Because like if the the movie was released in July, so that's like less than a half of a year for the movie to be made. But yeah, it says the book was published in 2001 and that the movie is an adaptation. So
I am barely scraping by. I keep getting zero. Wait, there's the end. Wait, how did I do that? It hit zero before I hit the finish line. Was it that
the thing
generous?
that reminds me of it is it's always kind of funny seeing people who just assume that the original Heather's movie was a musical because recently the musical adaptation of that has been a little bit of a big thing on the internet. So a lot of people just actively assume like the 80s movie is a musical, which like it's not at all.
Um, I am one of those people.
Oh no.
It It at least started as a musical, right? Or was the movie
No, no,
first?
the movie was like 20 years earlier.
Huh.
Or, yeah, about, um, yeah, because the movie was made in like 89, I believe. And then the musical was like the late 2000s to early 2010s, I believe. So, yeah.
Really? I thought it was a long. Well, then again, I thought it was the movie, which was like really old. Is there a single song in the movie?
Um, Not sung by characters.
Dang.
Oh, wait, no, I think there is cheerleading, if that counts.
No.
I think the cheerleaders might have sung a song at one point, but I'm not entirely sure that it wasn't treated as a.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it was very much a diegetic. Do you even know what that movie's about?
Uh, yes,
Dang.
I think.
Can you describe that in one word?
Um, I don't know if I remember it properly.
I am curious. What? Just say what you think the premise is.
In one word.
It can be in not one word. I thought it would just be funny if it was one
Oh,
word.
then 2 words. Messed up.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because a lot of people also don't realize. A lot of people just think it's like
Oh
in
heck.
sort of the same genre as The Breakfast Club, sort of. So a lot of people just assume it's that type of movie when it's like actively making fun of that type of movie.
So I'm right.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I was gonna say though, you were gonna be wrong if the word wasn't murder, because people just assume it's like Mean Girls drama and they don't realize it's a movie about murder.
I know that much at least.
You know more than a lot of people, because like a lot for some reason a lot of people compare the movie Heathers to Mean Girls, which like I don't know enough about that movie to say. Well, I don't know enough about Mean Girls. I've seen Heathers, uh, interesting film, but I haven't seen Mean Girls. But I know there's at least probably very likely 100% less murder in that movie. So like, is it a really fair
A hundred
comparison?
percent less. You don't know. Maybe someone gets murdered.
Who knows? I'm gonna place my bets that there's 100% less murder in Mean Girls than there is in Heather's.
That would mean no one gets murdered.
Or maybe I'm the fool here, who's misinformed about a
Maybe Heather's
movie,
is way
and who's
worse.
just yeah. Wait, way worse.
Like in terms of murder.
What do you mean? Like there's more murders
Yeah,
in
like
Mean
way
Girls?
more.
When at that?
A
Wait,
hundred
hold on.
times the murder.
Dang, Heather's needs to really up their murder game. Plot twist. Mean Girls is actually just like the latest adaptation of Death Note. Good thing you don't monetize these, or you probably would have got like demonetized for like the eighth time in like the past minute I've said murder.
I, you get demonetized for saying the word murder.
Uh, maybe I don't know how demonetization works.
I don't think so. I don't know how people monetize their stream archives. If they even do, maybe they
The
don't.
same way as normal videos, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean like how when you can't unless you're like censoring yourself through the entire stream or something.
I don't know.
Seems pretty restrictive. Not me though. I'm family friendly. Except I just said the word murder, which apparently gets you demonetized on YouTube.
I remember. I don't remember the full what it was for, but there was like a few years ago when there was like a Pokemon app that like uh I think it was like a camera or something. Like it would
Oof.
basically do like the Instagram filters before Instagram was a thing, but with like Pokemon or whatever.
Before Instagram?
Before like the Instagram filters became
Oh,
like a popular thing. Wait, that's Instagram, right? Or
yeah.
Snapchat?
I don't know.
One
Both,
of those.
maybe?
I don't use social
It's
media.
probably both.
Um, but yeah, there was like something with that for Pokemon, and there was a part where you could enter in like your name and some text. But like they censored a lot of words because it was like heavily tied to like social media posting.
Yeah.
So a lot of words got censored, but like to a comical degree. And one of the words that got censored was like the word die. And
Well, I
like
mean,
there were like I remember there being like a lot of very angry people named like uh Maddie or something whose names
oh
were quote
no.
unquote inappropriate because they had the word die in it. And that's
It's
the
it's always interesting to see data miners rip apart Nintendo games because there's always something in the file that's just a list of the worst obscenities because they have to put them in the code so that
yeah.
like
The worst
Pokemon.
obscenities die.
No, but like actual Pokemon games just
Yeah.
have like all the slurs in the book, and it's weird to go through the code and be like, oh, this was in the game the whole time. It's in the code there. All these words. I realize they have to be, but it's just weird. Do I have 80 stars? Yes, I can get knights.
You know, there's probably some like games like that that just have slurs in them that I like never even considered or heard of in my life, and that just is uh, I find that interesting.
Oops, I missed the animation. Now I never get to see it again. Oh well.
Are you gonna go into my dreams now?
Yeah, Knights into Dreams. Wait, oh, it said their name right there. Rila.
Alchemist stole my dream journal. I did not have him sit to the principal office to be expelled, Mr. George Lopez. I
I
forgot to
never
speak
saw
his
that
name.
movie, but I know that scene line for
Oh,
line.
I've seen that movie like at least 5 times. I would watch that and Spy Kids 3D many of
What about
times.
Spy Kids 2 with Steve
Um,
Buscemi?
I watched the first two a couple of times, but both fail in comparison to the amount of times I've seen the
I
I almost said the final one, but then I remember they made another one.
I've seen none of them.
Uh, I think we have to fix that.
I've also never seen Shark Boy and Lava. Oh wait, that's the one we were just talking about.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen
same
that.
director.
Oh really? No wonder they're so similar.
Yeah. I don't know the full detail, but like Shark Boy and Lava Girl was literally inspired by like the director's like daughter who had like some dreams about these characters and just like, oh, I'll make a movie for her because I have that money. And that's how some girls' dreams like became uh naughties. By the way, naughties I believe is like the word for like, you have the 80s, the 90s, and instead of the 2000s it's just the naughties.
Really? I just call it the
Yeah.
2000s.
Uh but yeah, the 2000s. That's how some dream that someone probably forgot like over a decade ago became like an icon of the movie at this point, for better or worse.
Did
Because
she write in her dream
say what you
journal?
probably, or maybe he just told the director
I
about the
actually
dream.
kind of thought that I don't remember the knights looking this creepy.
Who's the pilot?
I don't know, some kind of onion fairy with a
It looks like
halo.
a it looks like a Chao.
Yeah, with like a halo on its head.
Yeah,
Looks like an onion. It's like Celebi.
onion ring.
Celebi's the onion fairy.
Yeah,
But yeah, knights,
you
their
have the
eyes,
onion
they're.
fairy. You have the
Ugh,
onion knight.
I don't,
The onion knights into dream.
I don't like that
The
very
final.
much.
Oh, wait. Do
Look
you
at
know
knight,
what an onion knight is?
um, onion
This
knight.
is your gamer girl trivia night.
Um,
Do you know about the onion knight?
I'm gonna say yes because it definitely sounds familiar, but I can't describe it.
Um,
Wait,
what are you
it's
thinking
on tip of
of?
my tongue. No, it's not Earthbound.
Oh wait, actually, there's two different onion knights in video games. Oh no,
It's not Earthbound, is it?
no.
I've definitely heard of it. But look at these
Um,
eyes. I hate this. I hate those.
the onion knight is like the base class in Final Fantasy III before you upgrade into the party classes.
Oh,
That's also why in like Dissidia and other crossover games, instead of being a named character, it's just called the Onion Knight.
what's
But
the other
also
one?
that's kind of oh Galorian far fetched.
Does it call it Onion Knight? I don't
No,
even
but
think it's.
it evolves into Surfetched, which is a knight with an onion for a sword.
Isn't it? No, it's a leak. Is a
A
leak
leek
an
is a
onion?
type of onion.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
There we go. Knights looks much better there. They're just
yeah.
kind of not
The
a
one
vehicle.
time when the post race animation looks better than the racer.
Yeah. I think when they're flying, it's just them, though. But I'll have to verify that. Maybe I'm thinking of Sonic Riders. Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Sonic Riders. Oh, is this the final race? I mean, there's a bunch of extra ones, but I get to unlock a race of ages, which is just Rainbow Road. It's Sega Rainbow Road.
I like that video of the guy who's just like he's kind of singing, but it's kind of monotone where he's like, "This is the road, this is the
Yeah,
road."
that's iconic.
Yeah, it just is like 2000s internet in like a very wholesome way.
Yeah, definitely old YouTube. Who are those guys? They're from some commercial. Oh, this is the track with the Sanshiro, or at least it should be. I don't remember seeing him anywhere, but there's a bunch of Sega references on this track.
Yeah.
I don't know where he would be.
We were talking about Panzer Dragoon a little bit
Oh
ago,
wait, the
but
map
did you
is
know
jammed.
that there was a Panzer Dragoon anime?
No, I didn't. My head's covering up the map so you can't see it anyway, but it just says jammed. There is no map. That's unfortunate.
But yeah. Um,
Oh, it's because we're going upside. No, I don't know. Wait, is this a remix or something? Or have
oh,
I
sorry.
just
Hold on fast.
maybe I've just heard this song so many times? Oh, look, there's Dreamcast. Just sitting there.
It says jaw for jazz.
What the? Oh,
Why
the
does it say
jammed.
jaw?
Yeah, it's because I'm
Oh,
covering up the MMED in the jammed. Oh, is that him right there? Is that Mr. Sanchez? No, that's Rio or whatever from Shenmue. No, I'm not paying attention to the race. I'm just looking for. That's him. No, it's not. Is it? No. That's him right there.
I
That's him.
feel
That's him.
like.
I'm looking at him. He looks like Ryu.
Oh no.
It's delayed, so there, I think he's on screen now.
Yay.
Did you see him? I messed up the whole race just to try to look at him.
I mean, that is a noble cause.
Did you see him though?
Yeah.
Good. Oh wait, am I? I'm actually not in last.
But
Or am I?
yeah,
Nope, Knuckles is there.
oh no, Knuckles, this won't make him chuckle
There's a bunch of consoles here too.
with a shuckle.
Like there
I'm
was a
just saying,
Mega Drive
imagine if Knuckles was in a Pokemon crossover with a
with Shuckle.
shuckle.
Well, they're both in Smash. I think there's a Shuckle Spirit.
I was about to say, there's definitely not a shuckle Pokeball.
There's
But then I
honestly,
remembered, yeah, spirits were a thing.
honestly, they pick some obscure ones for spirits, and I really like it. Like there's a
Yeah,
Smeargle. There's a Smeargle Spirit.
Smeargle's good.
Smeargle's that not that obscure if you're like
Yeah,
shiny hunting because they're used a lot in shiny hunting. But in terms of the games in general, I think they're kind of obscure.
I. It's probably too much to program, but I feel like there should be like a secondary shiny, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like make shiny because, but like make a shiny with either the same odds or make it more rare, but also it's like a third colorization
For the Pokeball color? For
for all Pokemon,
the item ones? It
all
wasn't
of
there
them
some.
in Pokemon.
Oh, you're not saying
In
you're not saying
Bingo.
in Smash. You're talking about in
No,
Pokemon.
in yeah, yeah.
There should be a third thing.
Yeah, like you know, you have the normal, the shiny, and then the glistening or
They
whatever.
kind of yeah, they kind of try to do that in Sword and Shield with
Yeah, with the
the square shinies and the sparkle ones.
but those aren't like cool colors.
Yeah, they aren't. I guess it's too much effort. But I think they messed those up in the code too. I think the square ones were supposed to be rare, and it turned out the other way around on accident.
Yeah.
So it was something like that.
Wait, isn't the other one stars?
Um, I think it's just the regular. Yeah, it's usually stars
No, I meant like
in like the
uh
old games.
the squares. Well, normal stars show up anyways, but like
Yeah, and then
uh
they made a new one which was squares.
no, they made one like squares like that, and then didn't they also make one where those squares were then stars?
No, I
Oh,
don't think
never
so.
mind. Or maybe there were just circles. I don't know. I know there was definitely a second one like that in Sword and Shield, though. I just don't remember what it was.
I thought they only made one. I thought.
I feel like there's two, and one was more rare than the other.
Well, the squares are more rare than the normal shiny.
Yeah. And then like the circles or the whatever it is, the
I don't think
triangles.
I don't think there was one.
Um, I'll look it up. Uh,
Whoa, whoa, BD Joe, calm down. Was playing Knuckles' theme because he got the All Star, but it cut off after he
oh
after
yeah,
he said the first
there's
line.
star and square.
Yeah, stars are the normal. Stars are what shinies are. When you throw out a shiny, a bunch of stars show up.
Is it like just like bright objects, or is it like actual like the squares but shaped like stars?
Um, it might be this square shaped like stars, but every generation has its own like shiny animation. But they pretty much always involve stars. All of them have stars. So the Sword and Shield one is just stars that like fly out, which is kind of how it used to be in the older ones. And then Sun and Moon just has a single star, I think, shows up or something like that. Wait, there's a final tour? What? I forgot about that. They tricked me. Also, why is it so many stars for this garbage Viking man? What can I do to get more stars? Wait, what's that down there? Oh, I didn't do this branching path. Back to Knights. The horrifying face. Ugh, it's so stretchy. Is this just a normal race? The eyes are too far apart, that's the main issue. It's like stretchy plastic. Gross. Why can't Knights drive themselves? Nope, never mind. Knights turns into a plane.
I looked it up and I can't seem to find anything about another type, so you were probably right. And by probably, I mean like very, very likely to be right.
Yeah.
Unless there's something I missed, which probably not.
It was kind of cool in theory, but they kind of messed it up in the code, and also
Yeah.
squares aren't really cool enough, I don't think. I don't know. It's probably a little too late in the franchise to add another one, because now you have like 900 Pokemon you gotta recolor.
I mean, it's not like they're adding them all back into every game.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I gotta keep all of them stuck in like Ultra Moon now,
Yeah.
because I just don't really want them to separate them.
But going back a bit, the Panzer Dragoon anime. I have this conspiracy theory I haven't actually looked up to see if there's anything related at all, but it would have been made around the same time as the Sonic OVA, so I wonder if there's some sort of connection over there.
Wait, really? That old?
Yeah, because the Panzer Dragoon OVA is it's a one episode OVA from about the same time. So
Didn't Panzer Dragoon start on the Dreamcast?
Saturn.
Oh,
So yeah, about the
oops, I
same
missed that.
time, I believe, unless I'm horribly mistaken.
I don't know much about Panzer Dragoon.
Uh,
I don't know much about a lot of Sega stuff. I just know Sonic and Monkey Ball. And even then, I stopped playing Monkey Ball after Super Monkey Ball 2. So I take back what I said about Monkey Ball.
the Sonic OVA was from January 1996
Yeah,
by Studio Pirate. I meant not Pire or however it's pronounced. I know it's pronounced weird compared to the spelling. And the Panzer Dragoon anime is from once again 1996, but this time from Production IG. So
huh.
same, different studios.
Wait,
I
it
don't know
was an
what
OVA?
Yeah, it was an OVA, a one episode OVA. Unlike the two episode Sonic OVA, because Sonic is special.
That's true, though.
Is there any Fantasy Star anime? There
Where's the
are, but
Super
they're
Monkey
all
Ball
for
anime?
Fantasy Star Online too. So,
Where's the Monkey Ball anime?
there is no Monkey Ball anime.
I know. I don't like the Knights plane either. Knights is better in Sonic Riders. They massacred Knights. Except right here. They're fine here. Someone had to model this new, like, unless it's ported from something. It's not even used. I mean, it's clearly used because it's right there, but not during the
There's
race.
also no Nights into Dream anime.
Yeah, they just get funky CGI cutscenes. I think,
Yeah.
like the Digimon World opening.
I bet my Metal Mamemon can beat up your Metal Greymon.
Could it though? Did it?
Or was it the other way
We
around? I
didn't get
don't
to
know.
see.
I don't know. My money's on Metal Greymon. That thing is. I like that. Uh, he is a cool Greymon, but also uh, like gray with metal,
Isn't metal
like a
usually gray?
cyborg. No, no, like the Greymon is like a blackish blue color
Copied
instead
Metal
of
Sonic.
orange. No, it's more of a darker color than that.
I know. I was joking. Heck, I hate fighting tanks.
Or at least in the version 1 device, which we're obviously talking about, because it was Digimon World. Not gonna go into that can of worms, anyways. Um,
I'm not doing good.
when are they gonna make Agumon a racer in one of these games? That was a joke. I know that's Spamco.
I mean, Team Fortress 2 isn't Sega. Danica Patrick didn't sell her soul to Sega. They can have guest stars, just like the Super Smash Brothers. There's a reason they put the All Stars in the title. There's literally three different categories. There's Sonic, there's Sega, and there's All Stars. And they're all racing, and they all transform. That's why the title's so long. Oh wait, I take it back. It's not called Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed. It's just called Sonic and All Stars. They removed the Sega. That was only in the first one. I'm wrong. So first they removed the Sega, then they removed the All Stars and just make Team Sonic Racing. What's next? Just racing. Sega releases a new game just called Racing. What's the point of these? I don't care about these. Are you still there? I got a Discord message, and I'm going to assume it's you because you stopped talking. Oh god, there's the Leonard Nimoy fish. I remember that. I've seen that. Oh, his internet went out. Hopefully it comes back. Oh, I didn't plug my fan in. Maybe that's why my computer's screaming. Dang, it got quiet in here. Oh, that was fast. Does she just say her name when she gets hit? I looked away for 1 second, and now I don't know how that tornado missed. Doesn't matter, because I got a second one. Maybe this would be a good time to switch to the Chao Garden. Ouch. It says you're here, but maybe you're using data. I don't know how data works. I don't have a phone. Well, I do, but I don't have data. Does Jin Musashi have a motorcycle? I don't remember. Not not in this game, but in this game. Man, I need 3 more stars. Time to do this one on hard mode. Oh. I looked too far to the left and clicked out of the stream, and now my avatar's bugged out. My mouse moving. There we go. Now I look drunk. Oh. That's weird. Um, have you tried restarting Discord? I miss stirring. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this on hard mode. Oh. Well, I was gonna switch to Chao Garden, but I guess not now. How am I in the lava? I'll probably just stop after this. then. Actually, probably not after this because I do not see myself beating this. I set it on hard mode. I think I did all these on hard mode before, but that was a really long time ago. And I had a controller. And flight is all weird with the keyboard. So far I haven't missed one. I don't know where that sound effect comes from. Oh, I did it. Never mind. That's enough to see what the final cup is called, and then I'll probably stop. Because, it's too quiet in here. What's this guy's name? Gilius? I don't even know what he's from, I don't like him. Oh, gold next, the axe he's holding isn't even gold, I don't think. Here it is. What's it called? I honestly forgot there was a last one. Expert difficulties. Nope. I don't remember that. What? Oh, right. It's the credits. I forgot about that. I'm getting a. I'm getting like nostalgia from when I first beat this game in 2013. I remember thinking that same thing. I was like, oh, there's an extra gate. I gotta get 95 stars, and I finally did it. And then this happened. They tricked me. I just realized I wonder if my Discord muting and unmuting noises probably go through on stream. It happens because I'm pressing 0 to reset the avatar. I should probably switch the keybinds for that because I just realized that sounds probably goes through on stream. There's the Panzer Dragoon. Can't tell if my avatar glitches out too much or if I just look around too much. The eyes are definitely bugged though. Those are bugging out. And now I'm kinda disappointed. Just like I was, what was it? How many years ago? 8? I thought there was a final tour. It was just the credits tour. I get to tour all the names of the people that worked on this. Apparently there were a lot, because it's still going. The Business. Peter Chan. Did I unlock all the tracks, I guess? I guess Race of Ages was the last one. Well, first I had to remove the Mirror Lied from the stream title. Now I have to remove the Chao Garden, because I'm not actually gonna do the Chao Garden. 2/3 of the stream gone. Well, 2/3 of the title. It probably wouldn't have taken up. Well, now the stream is just called Sonic Racing Transformed. Now I have to. I guess that's just what the VODs got have to be titled now. It's the most bland title ever, but it is accurate. Except not really, because it doesn't have all stars in it. I wanted to make it shorter. I always like the stream. Hope it doesn't get muted. I don't think they care about this 8-year-old song. Instrumental. Only Square Enix does that. Disney? Oh, right, because Wreck-It Ralph. Duh. Wait a minute. If Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed can work with Disney to get Wreck-It Ralph, why can't Smash Brothers? I guess because there's no Bayonetta or Joker or Snake in this game. I'm not talking about Wreck-It Ralph and Smash, by the way. I'm talking about Sora. Oh, it was Sega the whole time? I never would have guessed. I forgot they did their own little sumo. Okay, never mind. I guess they, they there was a plot twist of the plot twist. There is a final tour, and now I'm getting the second wave of nostalgia whiplash of being undisappointed after I was disappointed. I'm reliving the whole experience. Now it's in space. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. I forgot there were 4 stars. I forgot there was a final cup. Or a final tour, whatever they're called. Huh. I knew there was Eggman, so I just didn't really know where you unlock him. Well, I ain't doing all that. Did I get every track? I did indeed. And the one DLC track. Well, how do I get rid of all these notifications? Oops. Wait, were those real people's Light Hope It's Kevy solar field? Because it's the best times. Usually on racing games like this, they have people like cheat to get those times. But maybe those are legit. Because a lot of times they'll just stop monitoring. Where's all the exclamation points coming from? 9 plus? Whatever. I don't care enough. Those can stay there. Why is Rouge like the sticker for unlocking the final tour? Oh yeah, I guess she is in this game, is she? Well, so I guess there's even more, but I ain't doing that right now, at least. Also, there's now, was that 4 stars on all of them? Yes, it is. My goodness. Huh. I don't know if I remember that. There would be an S rank. Wow, that'd be a pain. Did I really do that 9 years ago? Or was that 8 years ago? Whatever. Yeah, 8 years ago. Maybe I didn't get all four of the stars. Someday I'll have to hook up my Xbox and see if I really went through all that pain. Well, I'm done. Maybe I. No, I guess I won't rename the VOD. The VOD will just keep the. There's a. I never even used the mouse cursor in this game. Wow, there's a cursor. Maybe it'll just have the most boring vanilla name. Oh well. Could have been worse. Now I'm greeted by the Leonard Nimoy faced fish. That'll haunt me. Uh, well, I guess I won't do the Chao Garden stuff then. Oh, I still have the Yume Nikki remove. I'll have to figure out how RPG Maker works on this someday. Anyway, just like I don't have an intro, I also don't have an outro. So, bye. I gotta get better at this.